what is your least favorite City of Sound song?
You know what? I'm gonna throw this one out there, but I'm gonna say this because like it's.
Check one.
We've come full circle, kind of. Well, I'll save this.
I mean, I'm recording right now. Oh, wait, here.
Oh, no.
Let me be a professional YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I be...
Who made this?
Who let me do this, man? All right, y'all. We are very happy to announce that you know him as our new guitarist, but what we are very excited about is not just new guitarist, officially a main member of City of Sound. He is carrying our message, carrying our songs, carrying our sound, and creating our sound and creating our message on his back till the end of time, as we have a giant announcement next week that is coming of something that we have worked on for nearly a decade. I've been going after since 2011, dropping out of school. And we are so excited to announce that my boy, John Reaves, is the official member of City of Sound. I guess I'm going to have to put some like epidemic sound, like
explosions, just a whole lot of blowing up stuff.
So, dude, I guess yes. I guess I'll just kick it off since it's an interview with you. But to kick it off, I will just say I could not be happier to have you along for the ride. I know the last 6 months has been pretty wild. We've had some amazing things happen, but it's also been it's been a journey just to get everything logistically figured out and everything. But you have been so easy along the way. Like I feel like we have found, especially over the last 6 months, like we're like step in step with each other on how we see people, how we see our fans, how we like see our shows, like the message of our songs. And I feel like it's just been shown more and more that like you're perfect for us.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
I guess I just want to start this off with just saying like, dude, so excited to have you along the ride and for what we know is coming. 30, 40 years from now, we're going to be coming back and doing these interviews and it's just going to be like, we're going to forget this ever even happened because we've been together for so long. So, dude, I just like, yeah, dude, you are now, it's not even a collaboration anymore. It's not a hired gun. You are City of Sound. So,
yes, dude, I thank you for the kind, awesome welcome, my friend. That is awesome. And like, yeah, dude, it's wild. I feel like that's kind of where this journey, where like, I guess me and City of Sound came together in this journey is kind of like how it's been going for the last little bit of time. It's like, if a door opens, I've just been like, let's freaking go for it and see what happens. And then I feel like that's kind of led me to here where now we're just like together. All of us are like, let's just see where this door's going to take us. And now we know like what's the announcements coming, but like there's a lot of doors opening, dude. So I don't know. I just think it's really cool. I love that. Our paths have like merged into one path now. And we're like really working towards something. So it's very cool.
It's amazing. I mean, obviously, I saw your tweet last night. And like I like posted a thing about it. I'm not sure the people watching necessarily saw it, but like I'm a bit of a mystic. I'm a spiritualist, like whatever. And like, we were in a place where we were making giant changes. And, I know, I have this saying, but like every night, because of how hard this journey has been, how big of a slog and grind it has been, like I have this saying where every night I just say, I trust you. And like, I put my trust in God. I don't hide from our listeners that like, I do believe in God. Our listeners don't have to at all. We connect through our music. But like, I love the fact that I never would have expected that we would have found our guitarist on YouTube, like through an interconnection of other artists, like of other artists that we're both fans of. And then we connect that way. And it just feels there is something really beautiful about it,
I definitely agree, man. And it's so cool because, like, I mean, I think for me, it was like obviously a lot of BTS people were like, dude, you've got to check out the
Yep.
Righteous Jade, you know, Jordan. And then so that was the first thing. But to be honest, a lot of the times I do trust Army, definitely 1000%. But there's a lot of the times where Army will be like, check out this person, and then I'll talk to him, and the person that that they told me to check out turns out to be like kind of using Army for like whatever, you know what I mean? Or they're very not upfront about who they actually are. So whenever I talk to them, they totally turn out different, and I'm like, well, I'm probably not gonna.
Yeah.
So at the point whenever people were like, check out Jordan, I was like, I'll check him out, but I'm not gonna like reach out right off the bat, you know? I'm gonna like give it a second.
Fair.
And then like when OK Rock people were like, you have to check out Jordan, and I was like, a lot of people are telling me to check this Jordan guy out. Let's freaking message him. So like, and I don't know if you messaged me first or if I messaged you first, but I like definitely very glad and thankful that like those fandoms are fans of both of ours and like embraced us in their own ways enough to be like, check each other out. Cause like they know us now well enough from those fandoms that they're like, these guys would work together. And they freaking called it, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then there was like the Deers from Dimash, and then
Deers, yeah,
and then like the Warning, and like just like there was, it was awesome because there was like a ton of different like little niche fan bases that kind of like brokered this bridge. That was really interesting, you know. And then
I wonder if,
what?
I'm curious if that's happened before with other people. Like, I don't know if other bands have ever had something like this happen. We might be a prototype, but it's pretty cool.
And it's weird because it really was all organic.
Yeah,
like it like even you first playing for us, it wasn't like, oh, John's got this big channel. Let's like it genuinely was super. Like at first I didn't even know you played guitar because like we didn't know each other.
Yeah,
and like
I know we did that interview, and then we just kind of kept a little bit in touch. We were like, I think y'all dropped a new music video, and I was like, I might do a reaction to this. And then, I don't know. We just kind of kept a little bit in touch. I don't remember how that conversation went, though. I know that y'all were either looking for a guitarist, and you're like, do you know anybody or something? Or,
well, we were. I mean, I guess it's not an interview with me, but basically, I mean. Basically, you and I had kept in touch, and then you had thrown me a message. No. We had gotten on a call because you had said like, "Hey, like I actually had played guitar before. Like we were going to talk about it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, like cool." And I feel like you and I had just had kind of understanding of like who we both were as humans. So like, we liked to stay in each other's orbit just because let's be real, we both know like the YouTube streamer space. A lot of people aren't who they say they are, and
very
like,
much so.
And we all, and in the music industry, even more so, and even darker. So like,
why do we keep getting ourselves?
Why are we even doing this? And so when we got on a call, you were like, "Hey, dude, I just want to let you know, like, I'm more of a metal guitarist. I'm more of like this and that." And you were like, "I just want to let you know, though, like I think I had posted out that we were looking for a new guitarist."
Oh yeah.
And then you had told me, you were like, "Dude, I'll throw my hat in the ring. I can learn your stuff. Please, like, trust me." But the thing was, dude, you were so honest. Like, even right up front, you were like, "I know you use a lot of delay and verb and stuff. Like, this is all stuff that I can master. Like, I can do it." And you're like, "I'll figure it all out." So just like keep it in mind. And then I think we like got off, and I was kind of like, did we just find our new guitarist over like a freaking Discord call? I think we were on a Discord call like this. And then
I think so, yeah.
I mean, and just because I know you won't talk about this, but like it's your interview, but I'm gonna just say this one for you so people know. Like I sent you 15 songs to prepare for a set. And like, and for people who don't know, like City of Sound songs might not sound super technical and like this, like prog rock. It's not like super prog rock, prog metal. Our songs are incredibly intricate in how you have to learn them and in the parts. And John worked his ass off, literally like getting stuff tabbed out by people. He was seeking people out to help get like good tabs. He was like sending me videos on tone and whatever. Then he was getting in meetings with me, to talk over what the parts actually were. Like, the dude was putting in his grind and his work.
Dude.
All for me to say after a month ago, hey, I know your first show was going to be 2 months from now, so you had all this time to get this set prepared. Actually, we have a random show on a private island, and it's 2 weeks from now.
Dude, I swear, whenever I got that text, it was one of those things, like, I am such a night owl, dude. So, like, it was sometime in the morning.
I know.
And,
I don't know how you do it.
Just got back from, dude, yeah, I don't either. But Jody just got back from work, and I rolled over, saw my phone, I was like, hey, there's like a show on a private island on the 4th of July. And that's like way sooner than I thought. I'm going to have to practice a lot, but do you think I should do it? And she was like, yeah, you totally should. And I was like, okay. It was like, let's do this. And it was more like me asking for permission for her to like not be home on the 4th of July, because I know that we always do something, but that was so freaking fun, dude. And like, hopefully not a once in a lifetime thing, but it felt like that. You know what I mean? It felt like, when am I going to get the chance to go play a private party on a private island? And then also, like, it makes me work and get this set. Like, I work better under pressure. You know what I mean? And so, like, going from, like, it's a month to now it's 2 weeks, I was like, let's freaking do this. I'm going to practice. So I think I went through the set like 4 times every day between when we found out that it was for sure happening to the concert. And
that's rock and roll, baby. That's rock and roll, baby.
Even when we got to the island, I remember just playing through the set like 3 times each day. There.
Okay, wait. Like, I have to let everyone know, John hadn't even rehearsed with us until we showed up on this island. We hadn't even actually met. We showed up on this island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we showed up on this island, and we did the first rehearsal with no equipment, just our instruments in like the kitchen of this amazing villa that they got us. And literally John was thrown into the fire, because this is like a private party, you know, like this is what a band prays for, because you get paid well for it. But you got to make like a great impression. You got to kill it. Like, dude, and John just showed up and was just game the whole time. And for me, I was like, look, let's be real. That's a great change of pace from our past and whatever, and changing in lineup. And like, you were like pumped the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, I was so nervous too, but I was so stoked. Yeah.
Okay, wait. So I have a ton of questions for you. I have narrowed them down because a lot of them were similar. Like, we had like 50 to 100 questions.
Oh, nice.
But we're not going to do that many. So what I did was,
my friend.
And almost all of them were like the same. So like, I just narrowed them down. So anyone watching, if your question's not in here, just know like your question is in here.
Experience.
Yeah. My question for you from me, just to kick this off.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious.
Nice.
What is your pregame ritual before a show?
Oh, God. Listen,
be honest. Don't bullshit.
Dude, I feel like the Dragon Con one, the last one that me and you were at, was a different experience. I was like, that's probably the peak for me of like, I was freaking out, dude. I was freaking out so bad. But definitely a lot of push-ups, listening to some music, and like, they're like 5 minutes till you go on or something like that. Like, right before I know we're about to go on stage, I have a full-blown panic attack and I throw up. I don't know why, but it happens. So, dude, but I feel like I was a crazy person the like backstage at Dragon Con. I was just like screaming a song, doing push-ups, walking back and forth, throwing up. I was like crazy, dude. That was wild.
So I know a lot of y'all know who are watching this. Like, I go very introspective. I warm up for 2 hours and I'm focused on the show. John is 10 feet from me, puking his ass off and going, like full screaming. And like, it was so funny, but like, you crushed Dragon Con.
Oh, dude, thank you. That
like,
was such a fun show, man. I was like,
I mean, you crushed Dragon Con. So like, you were doing all your crazy screams and push-ups and throwing up, but then pregame ritual, bro. Hey, pregame.
Yeah. We got to do what works, you know. We got to do what works for us. But too, like, I think the reason that one was so odd for me is like, that was like, So, you know, before a show, like before the homecoming show, like I'm out there meeting with people.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna do that until forever. I don't care if we're
Love
like
it.
the biggest band in the world. I'm gonna go out front and talk to people, and it maybe cause a scene or something, and people might tell me to stop doing it. I'm never gonna stop. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
like, because the people are there to see you. You know what
They
I mean?
can't tell us what to do, bro. We can do whatever we
Yeah.
want. There are
Yeah.
fans. Like, what are they going to tell
Hell
us
yeah.
not to engage with our fans? Like, kiss
Yeah,
my ass.
yeah. We're gonna not do this. So like, but so like the homecoming show, I'm gonna like I was doing that, but then like the thing about Dragon Con was it was 4 days and we played at the very end of the 4th day. So it was like 3 days or 4 full days of like that pre-show energy where it was like, come see our band. Hey, I know you. And like just so much like and then finally letting it go at the show. It was just like, dude, that was such a fun show for me.
I mean, you crushed it, man. I mean, you really did. And the coolest thing about when you do that and you go out, is that Crow Dog?
Yeah, dude, she just keeps
Dog appearance on the interview. Like the fact that at the homecoming show, so like we get to Indiana, we're gonna have like our homecoming show, Indianapolis. I can't go out and like meet like our fans who are out there, and it's because like I have to warm up. I cannot talk, like blah blah blah. And the fact that people don't know this. So John comes to me like while I'm like warming up, and we had a line long before show was going to start outside the venue, and it was blistering
so
hot. Yeah, it was blistering hot, and like we still like our listeners were lined up out the door, which is beautiful. Like they're awesome. And so John comes to the back, and I'm like starting to like do my thing, and he goes, "Hey man, do you think it's cool? Like, is it okay for me to like go out there and like meet everybody and like, you know?" And I was just like, dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like,
oh yeah, man.
And I loved it though. I loved it though, bro, because like that's who you are. And I'm like, that's what our band is all about. Like our band is literally all about people finally feeling secure in this place to just like be human, be themselves, you know, and like be with other people. And like the fact that you went out there, you opened the door, you greeted everyone in line, and you were like, I'm the guitarist for City of Sound. Like your real first show. Like your real first show. And dude, I was just like, man, this is our guy. Like this is our guy. Like
yeah, hell yeah, dude. Well, I'm glad you said that, because like I don't know, I feel like I don't know why it matters to me so much. I think it's because like you said earlier, like in the music industry and also in YouTube, like there are so many people that are like not who they portray themselves as. You know what I mean? My dog is just like in it today. I don't know.
Good. She's a cutie.
She is a wild one. But like there's so many people that aren't who they say they are. And it bothered me a lot in the music industry when I was coming up, like fresh out of high school in the Nashville music industry with like these doe eyes being like, everybody's probably my friend. If they say they're nice, like they're nice, but then they turn out like not good people. So that just always bothered me. And I'm glad that like it works in our band, because like this is who I am, and I just don't want to like, I don't know, man. I like that, and I like that everybody in the band has been like very much so cool. Even like, you know, I know Chris is our main drummer, but like even Blake's freaking amazing, dude. Like Blake's I love that guy. So
he's awesome, dude.
I think you've assembled a great group of people to like carry out this mission, man. So I'm stoked to be here. That's what I mean,
and we're glad you're here, which is what's awesome. I mean, and again, with what's about to happen, you know, like it's about to get real interesting to see where we go in 26.
Dude, I can't wait, man.
Okay, so I want to ask you a couple questions, and I'll get to like kind of the fan questions. First one I want to ask you, how'd you get started in music?
Okay, so I was dude, very first it was a summer break, and my stepbrother at the time, his name's TJ, he was like older than me, like a good bit older than me, and he had an album of a band called Trust Company, and he was like playing it really loud, and I heard this song like 2 or 3 times, and I was just like singing in the back of the car, you know, like I think I was like 13 or something at the time, and so I was just trying to sing along to the song, and there was like a metal scream in there, and he was like, he heard me do it the first time, and then he played the song again, and he like right before it, he like turned the music down, and I did the scream, and he was like, dude, you sound just like this guy. He was like, you can really do that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So just that stuck in my head, and I really enjoyed singing. Like I love singing, and So I started doing that in a lot of bands. And in high school, in a small town that I grew up in, it was like either like people were doing really hard drugs,
Mm-hmm.
especially in high school, like,
Mm-hmm.
but drinking, getting stoned, and all these things. So like the musicians that I was trying to play in bands with would like bail at a like I've been practicing this song all week and like we're gonna work on it on the weekend or something, and then like they would call and be like, "Ah, no, man, I'm not gonna be able to come over. So and so came over and we
Oh,
got high or something, or we're gonna go get drunk if you want to come." And I'm like, "Nah, I really want to do music." So I called my cousin, or he's kind of my uncle, but he's like technically my cousin.
mm-hmm.
His name's Bill. He is a drummer, and I called him. He was kind of like my mentor of music a little bit. And when I call him, he's like, I remember I had a landline too, by the way. So I'm like in my hallway on my landline, just got told my band's not coming over. I'm like kind of pissed. And so I call him and he answers and he's in freaking Hawaii and he's about to be playing a show for like Kansas or Alice Cooper or something like that. And he's just living my dream, dude.
Amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
and yeah. And so he's like, "What's keeping you from doing it, man?" And I was like, I don't know. I needed a guitarist. I need somebody to be able to like write with or something like
Mm.
that, you know, because like I can't just sing by myself. Like that's not
Mm-hmm.
music, I guess. And so he was like, "You're young, man. Why don't you learn how to play guitar?" And I was like, "I don't know. I guess I could." So then I just took that mentality of why don't you just learn how to do it? And I went extreme with it. And I started
Of
like
course you did.
writing my yeah, yeah. Went really ADHD on that. And yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of how I started playing guitar. I started writing a lot of music with like it was heavier, like Metallica meets like really heavy Slipknot stuff.
Yeah.
And then started writing, playing, and singing. And then I put my stuff up on MySpace actually. And then
Oh my gosh.
and then I know, right? And then a couple of people that knew me from another town were like, "Hey, I really like what you're doing musically. Can we come over and jam?" And then that turned into a band that I ended up going on tour with for like 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
until pretty much everybody was like, "Dude, we've played too many shows. We're done." So yeah. And then just kind of kept doing that for a long time and then started doing acoustic music. Went on tour doing that for a while. And then when I started the YouTube channel, I think I like been off of touring for like maybe 2 years whenever I started YouTube.
Mhm.
And I kind of like had given up the like maybe music on stage is not my life anymore. And I kind of come to terms with that in a weird way, or like figured out a way in my head to not feel bad about like not pursuing that dream anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, this came along, and I was like, I'm destined.
Well, joke's on you, buddy.
Yeah. But I want to tell anybody that's actually watching this, that is like a really solid lesson in life, though. Just because sometimes you have to like shelf a dream doesn't mean that that is over. You know what I mean? Life happens, and like maybe you've got kids, or maybe you've got like an illness or something like that.
Mhm.
Life happens to people, and it happens to us. It's gonna happen to everybody, but like
Mhm.
that does not mean to give up on something, or that it's over for you, or something, or there's not hope for it. You know?
100%. There's nothing wrong with a pit stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you, dude. That's great. No, dude, great answer. Okay.
I like.
Then I want to ask you, what attracted you to City of Sound? Like you randomly threw at me, bro. Like I play guitar, like I can like do this, I can learn this stuff. What I like, because I don't know this. Like,
yeah.
What was it that made you like kind of throw it out there? Do you think like was it just like I don't know, this could be fun? Because I do know you have that kind of personality where you are like, oh, this shit seems fun. I'll give it like I'll send a message because that's your character. But like, what was like the initial, I guess, maybe connection or like reason behind that?
I think it's definitely a lot of the first thing you said. Like this would be cool. It wouldn't be cool if kind of like thing, you know, because I'm really into doing that. So it's definitely a lot of that first, and that's probably like what gave me the like, let's put my hat in the ring, or let's just say this to you. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of people probably wouldn't actually do that first thing. So I think that's what got me to do it. But like, whenever it really became a thing where it's like, oh, this really could be a thing that you do. Like, I love the message of City Sound. And whenever I watched Us, I think like the message of that song, hopefully I got it right. I don't know, but
you
I
nailed
feel
it,
like
bro.
that song,
You nailed it.
Nice. So yeah, dude, like that song, I like the idea of that a lot, and I like
Mm.
the idea of the lyrics to like Among the Phoenix and the songs that I was hearing from you guys. I really like I said before, like music genre wise, what I write and stuff like that is definitely different,
Mm.
but like the message is the same. And I think that's what's really cool about it. And even with like throughout the YouTube experience that I've had as a reactor, it's like the message is the same in a lot of the music that I listen to, genre, like not even on the table. Like a lot of the music, they're all saying the same thing that I like. So I feel like that's a lot what City of Sound does, and like the message of hope. And then also, dude, since getting into the band, I've realized actually there's a lot of heavier things in here that I just like, I don't know. I just didn't realize until I started playing the music. I was like, okay, hell yeah. Like
people don't,
so
people don't realize actually how heavy our music is, and it's because we don't use overload distortion, like we don't use like that crazy amount to try to get that guttural feel. But when you actually listen to the songs like instrumentally, you're like, damn, that part's hard. Like, you know, people don't realize like how heavy it really is until they come to a show and they really hear it live, and they're like, dude, that hits like a hammer.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, are you prepared for people in the next 2 years when we're playing arenas and we have fully broken through because of the announcement we're about to make next week?
Yeah.
Are you prepared for when people literally see you as like you are the guitarist of City of Sound, and like they literally are like, he is a master of like his craft, his sound. Like people are learning your parts that you're playing live and everything. Like, are you cool, like, are you ready for that kind of, I guess, transition from, you know, from guy who's awesome at YouTube, crushes it on YouTube, but literally now is a world famous guitar for City of Sound? Like, are you ready for that transition?
I'd like to say yes, but honestly, I guess we'll see when we get there. Because, like, I don't know, dude. Do you ever have this thing where you got like a weird imposter syndrome sometimes?
All the time, brother. Like, all the time.
Yeah. So I'd like to say yes, I'm ready for it. But it is cool, man. And I feel like, you know what? YouTube has gotten me ready for it. If we like biggest band out there, right? Yep. And people are like, this guitarist, John Reaves. I feel like YouTube's kind of gotten me a little bit ready for it. Like they've given me a little taste of that. Like going to concerts and stuff like that, and people being like, I watch you on YouTube. So kind of, but also at the same time, it's never gonna not be awesome to me. It's always gonna be awesome. Like if anybody walks up to me and is like, you're John, I'll be like, how do you know me? Heck yes.
100%, dude. I will always be here to let you know that you are ready for that. I will always be here. I'll be like, hey, that imposter syndrome is bullshit. You're the fucking guitarist for City of Sound.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, I was interested in like how you saw that, because I was like, you know, like whenever you become like the new member of a band, like there is always like hey, like people are gonna start knowing you this way, you know. And I feel like you've become acquainted with like our YouTube following, mainly because like you have a ton of subscribers. So like the crossover there is a lot of like people you already had subscribed to you and all that kind of stuff. I felt like something that was really cool though, like at the homecoming show, was like, you know, that was 150 people who didn't know who you were. And like it was awesome to see like them fall in love with you. Like, no, it was cool, dude. It was so cool. Yeah. Like from the moment you hit the solo on Andromeda at the very beginning of the show, and then you threw your pick out into the crowd, and the crowd went nuts, like just screamed so loud for you, like. And then even when I said John Reaves on the electric guitar, and like they lost it, and like it was so cool though. It was just so cool though, because I was just like, I was like, he gets it. Like he totally, because it's not about being the rock star, but it's about like you're there to make people feel free, you know, dude, and like make them feel free to perform now, like in the room and jump up and down, and like you really brought that element of like freedom. Yeah, dude, it was great.
I appreciate that, man. And dude, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be cool whenever I get that. I'm really excited to hear somebody be like, "You're the guitarist for City of Sound." Like that, I'm very stoked to find like when that somebody recognizes me for that. Because like,
Yeah.
I've done a lot of really random things in my life, and the most random one, I was on a date with a girl at the time. I think actually my wife turned into my wife. And it's probably because of this impression. That I think it's what happened. She was like very impressed with this. But we were on a date. I took her to a restaurant somewhere, probably like something like Applebee's or something. I don't know. But we're sitting there. It's like me and her at this table, and this little kid walks up to me, and he was like, "Mother puckers?" And I was like, "Wait, me?" And he was like, "You're John, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to be in an air hockey league, dude. And this kid was a fan of mine. And we used to have shirts that said Mother Puckers. That was the name of my team. So this kid, and he had his dad with him.
Bro.
I was like, oh my God. So it's the most random thing I've ever been recognized for. Which
Incredible.
Small town. And it was in the town that I was doing that in. So like, it's not crazy that this kid came up to me. But also at the same time, it's so funny because I was on a date. I should have paid that kid. I should have gave him like $20 or something. But
it's so funny though.
So funny, dude. So
yeah, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, I hope that yeah, dude. In the near future, I can't wait to have somebody come up and be like, "You're from City of Sound." Like, it's gonna be awesome, dude.
Bro, given the way our first quarter is looking for 26, it's gonna be happening real soon, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like honestly, and that first music video we do that you're in, like,
dude, I'm so stoked.
Yeah, it's coming, brother.
Yeah. And also, man, like, do you ever see these videos, especially like now both of us doing a lot of reactions to bands, like it seems like they're not able to really go out in public and do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the exact opposite, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in public so much people are just like, "Oh, that's just John." You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be what it is.
Yeah, and
I'm very stoked.
And I think that's a beautiful thing. I absolutely despise the mystique that is tried to create around like rock stars and pop stars.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a safety aspect to it, which I get. But look, I don't know how to say this without sounding douchey. I mean, you don't. Look, yeah, like, but also like, like I've been in studio with some artists, whatever, that I've written for, whatever. Like, so much of that is performative. Like,
very much so.
Separating yourself like from the reality of society. Like to make it seem like I can't be out in public. And I'm like, we don't give a shit about that. Like, it's so much cooler to be like accessible and like, just like love people. Like, you know, there's some, I love that you said that. I think it's great.
Dude, I'm sick.
Okay. So I broke it down to 9 questions here.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Some of them two of them I don't understand. They're definitely your subscribers.
Oh, nice.
And I don't know. I don't understand at all what the question is. So we'll start here though. This one's a good one. So this is Miranda, who's one of our listeners. Perfect question. If John were stranded on a deserted island with 3 famous musicians,
oh God, which ones would he want on the island? So you have to pick 3 famous musicians on a stranded island. All right.
It's a great question.
My number one's definitely going to be Jin from BTS, because not only because the dude's awesome, but this guy literally has done pretty much everything on some kind of game show. So like it wouldn't surprise me if he knew how to do the whole like starting a fire with sticks and like what's edible on an island. You know what I mean? Like he seems like he knows a little bit about everything.
He can catch tuna.
And he can catch tuna. He'll sing to them and bring them in. And then, so yes, I'm definitely going Jin BTS.
Okay, there's one. Jin from BTS.
That would just be awesome. And then, oh God, I saw somebody recently. I was like, he just seems like a really fun person to hang around. And I cannot remember who it was. Oh God. Also, I'm going to throw out Taka from 1OK Rock. I think that would be amazing just to hang out with him. Yep. He seems really cool.
Your boys too. Your boys.
I know, right? Yeah,
your boys.
Got to bring them out.
Yeah.
Oh God, and then the third person. You know what? I don't know. Who's somebody that cooks? Do you know a good cook? There's like too many to answer the answer of the last person. Those first 2 are an easy, obvious for me.
I like that the last one is like legitimate survival. Like Jin's like, he's been on game shows. He probably knows how to make a fire. Second one's like, Taka, I want to hang out with him. But then finally you're like, we probably need a cook out there on the deserted island.
Somebody who knows what they're doing. Oh, God. Oh, dude. Yes. Boom. I got you. Danny from McFly, because that dude actually was on a survival TV show. And he freaking won. So Danny from McFly. There you go. Boom.
All right.
And that is
Jin, Taka, and Danny.
yeah, that is and that's all vocalist as well too. But
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that Danny, because that dude also can sing like an angel and seems hilarious. He just seems like a good dude to hang out with. But
I love that.
He also has survival skills. So.
I love. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question I have for you right now that I just thought of.
Yeah, hit me with.
What is your favorite thing about the music industry? What is your least favorite thing about the music industry? I know that could be a list of 400 things long, but
oh God, for real,
just one and one. Favorite thing and least favorite thing.
All right, favorite thing about the music industry is I think that it's really good at getting people in front of like music that speaks to them. You know what I mean? Like without the music industry, technically, I never would have heard of some of the bands that I've heard of, and I wouldn't be able to like connect with those bands and also the fans of them. But like for my selfish reasons, like I love the fact that like the music industry has exposed me to a lot of music that's like changed my life in a way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So without the industry behind it, those things never would have happened. So I love that about the music industry. And then something I kind of hate about it is like the deeper you actually get into the music industry, the more like that side of things gets pushed out. Like as a viewer or as a fan or as a listener of the music from the music industry, we get to have this like love relationship with it. And then once the actual industry side of things, like the further you get in on that, the more that part is like not even secondary anymore. That's like all the way on the other end of it. Like they don't even care about that really. Like the industry itself does not care about that. They care more about numbers or money or who you know and owe favors to. Like, so that's a part of the music industry I don't really like. I mean, it's like, it's a game, I guess, you know what I mean? But I don't like that aspect of the music industry. Like, yeah.
And it's a dirty game. It gets real dirty. It
definitely is, dude. Yeah. So, yeah.
No, it's a great answer. Great answer. All right. This is from Maze Man. Congrats and happy to see you two together doing what you love. I would ask John, has the music that you have discovered in your reaction videos changed the way you approach playing and creating music now? If so, how? And who has been the most influential of those newly discovered artists? It's a great question.
Solid question, dude. Dang. So, yes, I would definitely say so. I feel like it's allowed me to come at music non-discriminatory, like with no boundaries or borders to how to express yourself, which I think is very important. Because before YouTube, dude, I was like only heavy stuff. And I also did acoustic, which is kind of, I know, a very like weird, drastic dynamic, but it works somehow for me. And so if I ever grabbed an electric guitar, it was heavy. If I ever grabbed an acoustic guitar, it was an acoustic version of that kind of, you know, or indie or something. So I think that YouTube is definitely, and doing reactions to music and like discovering that I love other styles of music, has definitely helped me kind of broaden my horizons. And then as far as like, what was the last bit of the question? Like who? Was that the question? Like who is?
Yes. And who of those newly discovered artists through your YouTube channel, like would you say has been most influential?
Dang. It's hard to understate how much like BTS has done for my like musical journey. So BTS is definitely the obvious answer for that, because like without them, they wouldn't, like the whole BTS paved the way. They did that for my like musical.
God, now the comments are going to be flooded with that.
I'm so sorry, everybody, but like they did that for me musically, because like, dude, they opened the door that I didn't even know was closed for me. You know what I mean? So like, they were like the ones that were like, hey, dude, there's like a whole other world of music out here, and had my Aladdin moment, a whole new world, and then like, so it's hard to understate BTS in that. But,
that's great. Yeah. I mean, and to be fair, they helped completely launch my channel by accident. So,
dude, there you go.
I mean, I'm with you. Yeah.
Like, so that's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
very much.
That's great. I love that, dude. Okay, Next question from Jimin's Minion. Speaking of BTS, it might be a bias though. So when and how did you guys meet? How did him becoming a member of the band happen? I guess we kind of covered that. But how we met, I mean, we didn't actually fully meet until you flew out to LA for a photo shoot for one day.
Oh, God.
And then we drove you back to the hotel.
Oh, yeah, dude, I forgot I slept the night in LA. I forgot about that. But yeah, dude, that was a wild one too. Man, I had like a really weird layover. Like I left Nashville at like 5 a.m, so I didn't sleep that night. And then normally I would just sleep on the plane the whole way, but I flew from like Nashville to Arizona and then Arizona to LA. And so it was wild, man. And I had a meeting before that too. It was a really long day, dude. It was really long. So the first time you saw me, it was probably like I looked haggard, dude. I'm sure I looked really haggard.
Like you were. I mean, you even said you were exhausted, but you were so game, bro. Dude, like you were so game. And for those who don't know, we were doing a photo shoot and shooting footage in an unbuilt out juice shop. So like, those photo cards that you're gonna get and all those like promo photos, that's literally shot in a not finished juice shop. John flies into LA. He has like a meeting out there. Then he comes to do the photo shoot, and he shows up and he sees just this bullshit makeup, like the most independent DIY setup like you could have. And John just got right in there. He was like, "Nope, we're doing this," and we did it. We just rolled.
Yeah, dude. Well, I honestly will say too, I didn't feel like I was meeting a lot of strangers either. Like I felt like as soon as that, dude, honestly, that was the moment. You know how people are like, don't believe in love at first sight? I don't know about all that, but like that moment was definitely one of those where I was like, this feels really homey. Like this feels like home. And then I knew like after that, whenever we met back up and
Anguilla.
We actually met in Miami, right?
Yeah, the connecting flight.
Yeah. Whenever we got back and met there, I was like, these people are my people. You know what I mean? It just felt cool like that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, I feel like we already have really good vibes, even just from like our conversations of going through the set and like you listening to me talk for hours on what parts needed to be played, whatever. And you're just like, this guy's fucking crazy. But like the fact that like you showed right up and we were just like, dude. And, you know, and just given the past and from what we were kind of coming from, like, it was just like, man, this is what it was always meant to feel like, you know, like just like everybody's in. You were just straightforward and honest about everything. And it was like, let's just roll. All right, let's go. So, no, I love that, dude.
Also, I don't know if he's watching, but I just want to say big shout out. Like, I know you had mentioned that I got somebody to help me tab out the songs. Hattie, that dude freaking came in like he's a guitarist on YouTube that I know from One OK Rock, and I was like, whenever you told me about the set, and now it moved up from like 2 months to like kind of 2 weeks. I was like, I'm probably gonna need to learn this like now. And I have like friends that are really great guitarists that can learn by ear, and I'm not as great at learning by ear. And so I messaged him and I was like, dude, would you be down to help me with this? Because this is a lot, and even if you could do like 1 or 2 songs, that would be amazing. And he was like, yeah, dude. And he was so on it. And I think he was also doing like finals or like his final thesis or something at the time. So like the fact that he did that, Hattie's a rock star. Man.
Shout out Hattie.
Yeah, dude. VIP tickets when we come in your area, buddy.
100%. Yeah. VIP tickets forever for whenever we come into your area and play.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, and also just credit to you for like working your ass off when you got, you're kind of the one who like sought all that out. Look, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like even in the past and hired gun musicians I've met and that I've dealt with whatever for years, many of them wouldn't have said like, hey, I don't have much time. We have 2 weeks. I got to learn 15 songs. I need help tabbing these out and figuring it out. And like most would not do that. And then that first rehearsal you have 3 days, like 4 days before the show, you'd find out that they don't know how to play your stuff. And like, you know what I'm saying though? Because they would have had so much like pride in it. And you were like, no, like I'm a great guitarist. I know I can play these. You're like, I got 2 weeks. I need help. Like I got to figure this out. And like, dude, that spoke like that actually spoke a lot to me because I was like, this is someone who's honest, like who's talented as shit, like, but also is willing just to be like, hey, bro, like, hey, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm gonna like need some help on this, whatever. It's like, okay, because it's like we all need help with stuff all the time, like, you know, and it's like we got to be honest with each other as like bandmates too, of like, I got to seek this out because I got to figure it out, guys, or like I got to do this or that. You know, it's like, okay, we're in it together.
Yeah.
And that communication, I was like, again, I was like, this is our guy. Like that communication's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, Joyce, who I know we both know.
Wait, Joyce?
We love Joyce. We love Joyce.
There's so many things around my studio I could grab and be like, who's Joyce? That people would be like, what? Yeah, dude. Well, yes.
I love Joyce. I love
is a legend.
I don't think I've never met Joyce in person, but her comments are always hilarious, are always amazing.
She's one of my favorites.
So Joyce says, does John want to write some music for COS? Yes, and he is already sending me ideas. I'll just answer that for you. Answer that for you.
Yeah.
Will you get him to perform shirtless and hatless in a music video? And when will you go to Japan with John?
Yes, I love the ending of your question there as well, Joyce. All right, shirtless, I'm down. Bring it on. We can do that. I'll get a breakaway shirt though. I think it needs to be a dramatic effect thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't know how we could do that, but yeah, if we could figure it out and it wouldn't be cringe, shirtless, bring it on. And then hatless, I've done it is it Anguilla? How do you say that?
Anguilla.
Anguilla. Yeah. I went hatless there and it was cool. And
bro, you looked great. In the
future for sure.
You looked great.
Yeah. I like you.
John's got killer hair, y'all.
I'm just a messy dude and I don't know how to do it. Like
look, hey, brother.
I came in y'all's room like a few times. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
He did actually. I mean,
it's like,
look,
take some of this and make your hair up. And I was like,
hey, we both know we're both from similar regions. We're both from similar cultures. Like, we both know it's a lot easier just to wake up and toss that hat on and get to work. Dude, it's a lot easier. Yeah. But it was pretty funny when we were in Anguilla at that private show. And John comes in, he's like, dude, I don't know what to do with my hair. And I think, didn't Lace help you out or something? I think Nova helped you out, right?
She had like some poly.
She had something.
Like, just mess your hair up. But I was like, like this, I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, yeah, like that. And I was like,
you did. You looked awesome, dude.
Oh, thank you.
John's actually got great hair, y'all. Just so you know. He ain't covering it up.
Thinks it's just like stitched into my head.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
John actually has like a real good head of hair. Like he really does. Yeah. Yeah. He gives me a run for my money. It's true.
No.
He does. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Okay. Then when will you go to Japan with John? I mean, how much do we want to get into that conversation? Because we've kind of put it on the back burner for right now.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully soon, I guess, would be the answer. But it's definitely on the, like, we want to do this thing for sure.
Yeah. So, and, like, tour Japan.
Yeah, dude.
Like, tour Japan. We have started conversations, and we'll see where they go towards the end of next year.
I will say this, too. It's, like, at least a cool thing where we've got this, like, we can do it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not like, well, I wonder if we could. It's like, no, we definitely can. But now it's like when. So that's a great question, Joyce. When is
a great question. Yeah.
But
actually more timely than she even knows.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay. This is a long one. This is from Drogon. A standard question for me. Does he lean more stylistically towards Gilmore on the one end or Malmsteen on the other? This is the way I tend to first sort out rock metal guitarists. Whether they prefer melodic expression or face melting shredding. Most guitarists do more of one or the other depending on their personal style and aesthetic, and I was wondering which way John leans. I feel like there's multiple answers to that.
Yeah. Well, for myself personally, though, like, I'm definitely way more melodic. I love melodic stuff. I definitely write kind of shreddy things, but, like, if it doesn't have a melody, listening wise, it's like I can't find anything to latch onto. You know what I mean? So if it's just like fast for fast sake or like shreddy for shreddy sake, it's like it loses me kind of, you know. So I need a melody, and I like that as well too. So like definitely more leaning towards the melodic side of things. I like that a lot, but it does content to come out sometimes. Just the
It's
heaviness.
funny though because you can shred your ass off.
Yeah. Like
And,
I like the
and
shreddiness.
I don't think people know that. Like I don't think
They'll
people
find
know that.
out.
Like I don't think people know that. Like you can like rip on a solo if you need to. Like you can rip, especially on like a metal riff.
Mhm.
Like we're not metal at all, but like you can run the game like on those shreds. I mean, I feel like people just don't know that. It's also funny now that you're like you are City of Sounds guitarist because now it's like it's so melodic. Like it's so melodic. But I will tell you, one of the new songs I started working on today that I was telling you about, I have an idea for the outro guitar that I think and I think it's gonna fit you so well.
Dude,
and like it's definitely Shredsville. And I think it's
nice.
and like I just throwing that in there. Just throw that in there. Yeah,
dude.
I think it will be a shred moment that moves off that melodic guitar for a little bit. Because we want, we want every once in a while, as we've done in a few of our songs in the past, we want every once in a while to highlight you, and be like, this dude plays beautiful melodic ambient guitars and octave riffs, and they're awesome, they're catchy. Yeah. But the boy can also throw down on the stage if he needs to. I think
that's what I love about like some of the songs. I mean, like especially even like I Stand Alone. It's got heavier riffs, but then like also whenever that lead does come in, it's just so fun and like it's a melodic shred ending solo, and it's really fun, dude. So I love the mix for sure that City of Sound has. But I can't wait to hear the new one.
I'm excited to talk to you about what's in my head. And then you kind of take it, and then you take it, and then you kind of, you do what you do, which is make it your own. And then we kind of reconvene, and then we just explode a world of an outro. That's just mean as shit. Like, and it's funny because it's like a really hopeful, beautiful song. But that's like Andromeda too. Like I love the ending of Andromeda, But this one, I'm excited for when we. Off camera, not for you guys. We can't spoil anything. All right, no, dude, that's a great. That was a great answer. Okay, Sonablom asks, "Oh, sorry if this is invasive. He doesn't have to answer. Oh, but where does he live now? You can decide how you want to answer that. I followed you both for a while, so I know he was in Tennessee. Oh, okay. Well, then they know where you're at because." Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that you guys
still in Tennessee.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, still in Tennessee, still there in Nashville area.
Okay, question 1 answered. I know that you guys recently went back to the Midwest. Is he making the move or does he commute? I think basically I'm curious if you guys are in a long distance relationship. That's awesome. And if so, how does that work as a band?
That's a solid question. I mean, definitely, we got the long distance thing going on right now. Well, as you can see from like our interview stuff.
Yeah, you're literally in a different place.
yeah, definitely long distance. But I think I like this. It would be cooler, I feel like, if we lived closer together and we were able to just be like, hey, dude, I got this idea.
Yeah.
And then just run over and shred it or something. But like, this works though. And I think we're kind of in new age now where it's like bands don't necessarily have to live in the same places anymore,
And they genuinely don't. Like we're in such a different age now, and also like we're not that long distance. Like Indiana and Tennessee are very close to each other, so I literally can leave in the morning and get to John's before noon. It's not that. Like, Kentucky's the only state in between us, and it takes 2 hours to get through Kentucky. Like it's not. It's really not that long at all.
It's not bad.
So we're in a long distance relationship, but it's not that long.
I mean, we really got to see each other. We got this. We got this.
Okay.
But
Kathleen Helen asks. Okay. Jay and John Reaves together in City of Sound. Epic. Thank you. We love you.
Oh, thank you.
I've watched many reactions from both to Dimash. This is a deer.
Yes.
I took a photo with John Reaves recently at a pre-party in NYC.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Please ask, what are the top 3 difficulties that we face as an independent band?
Oh, dang. I mean, you want to, like, you've definitely been in it longer. I was about to say, you've got, like, Yeah. You sure you only want 3? I'm sure we've got like.
Yeah. Do you want 80?
Yeah.
How many do you want? I mean,
but yeah, you hit them with it though. I can say that I've only been in independent bands. Even when I've been signed, it's been with independent labels. So like, I've only been in those. But you've been doing this with City of Sound for like a while. So you got it.
been through the grindstone, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, one, I would say exposure is absolutely the number one, even aside from all the industry struggles at like people trying to undercut you and stuff. Exposure is number one because exposure is what the labels do control and PR, and that is how an artist explodes. Even with social media, because even social media now, as both you and I know, labels have taken full control even over social media engagement.
Oh yeah, dude,
so nothing is organic anymore. No matter how much you think it is, it's not. And so I think exposure would probably be number one. Number two would definitely be getting blacklisted for being independent when you tell someone that you're not going to sign with them. No matter how nice you are about it, this industry is so emotional, and then people will literally lock you out of their network and then try to get that network to spiderweb out to everybody else.
It's just egos, man. It's egos. That's what that is.
Very much so. It's very soft, weak people. I mean, that sounds so mean, but it's just true. It's people who it's just people who can't handle like when someone says no and not being given the power, and it's all about power. Everything's about power. So I would say that's number two. Number three, I mean, it's pretty simple. It depends if you produce and make all of your own music, which we do, because we create all of our own music. But 100%, it's funding.
Like, resources and stuff.
I mean, resources and funding is the absolutely in the top three. I mean, John, as you know, I've been funding the band just from songwriting for other artists and stuff until the band started making its own money, which was great. But even then, I've been putting all that money back into paying off the band debt, which actually only means we have to pay for more afterwards, which adds to the band debt, which then you have to go do more. So like funds,
it's like a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, I would say those are probably the top three, 100%. Or if I could throw one more in there, the absolute actual number one is literally just not dying, like being healthy, like mentally, physically. I mean, if you're actually independent. There's people who say they're independent. They ain't independent. Like, if you're actually independent, you have to accept, which I have learned now, you have to accept it is going to be a decade-long journey before you ever break out, because you're not going to have any access to power or funds and whatever. And you are going to go through the most tormented failures and loss and mental health challenges, whether you think you're having a heart attack in Minneapolis and you're about to keel over behind the tour van, like you're going to go through some of the most unhealthy things, and that is one of the hardest things to maintain and break through. Like that'd be my top. So I gave 4. There you go, Kathy.
But sometimes you just got to have an extra answer down.
Okay. This is Al's Kendi. This 100%. This is one of your subscribers, because I don't.
Oh, nice.
I don't understand at all what this is.
I hope I do.
You definitely do. It's definitely some like weeby anime shit. 100%.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Which I appreciate. I think anime is amazing. I'm just not. You are like miles beyond me in that
stories,
world,
man. I love the stories.
This says. Oh wait, no. I don't think this isn't about anime. I misread this. I think I do know. I think I do know the. Wait, I think I do know.
He's a weeb too, people.
Dude, I do. I know the context of this. All right. No, I just read it wrong. Yes. Konami or Miku? Which do you prefer? Careful.
That is such a hard question, though.
Which again, though, another base. Another
like
base.
Konami.
Hey, another base to shout out, though, by the way.
Misa? Yeah, like one of the greatest, dude. Good
Yeah.
God. So if they put Misa in there, I'm just going to have to, for fairness sake, say Misa.
Okay.
But since they said Miku and Konami, all right, listen. My
Danger!
heart is gonna have to
Danger!
say, I know. Everybody's gonna be mad, but you can't hate me too much. She's our freaking pigeon, dude. So like, I'm gonna have to go with Miko on that. She like pretty much founded the band. If not for her, I don't think the band would still be here. And I feel like she is that like spark that just ignited. And without Konami, without everybody in the band wouldn't be what it is. Bandmate, obviously, but
Amazing
she's
band,
like
by the way.
She's the fire. She's the fire, you know?
Yeah, I get you. And for anyone who does not listen to Bandmade watching this,
Yeah.
unbelievably talented. Like crazy talented.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I read that as a completely...
Bandmate, you think?
I'm an idiot. And then I read the names again. I was like, wait, that's Bandmade. And then I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. I was like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
But dude, like 1,000%, Konami is such a rock star, dude. She is freaking like, they're neck and neck. The only reason I'm having to go with Miko on that is because like she is like,
bro, the
glue. You know what I mean?
Their
like
creativity on their arrangements is like, it's like stupid good. Like musicianship wise,
yeah.
Like I actually watch them and I'm like, damn, I would never write that,
dude.
Like because it's so complicated.
So wild, yeah, and like, man, actually, the last music video that they did brought me to tears, dude. I was like so moved by like the vocals and the music. It was one of those things where I was just like,
wait, have I not seen it?
I don't know, but like you'd have to know, I guess, the story of the vocalist. But like, think about like if you had to get reconstructive surgery on your voice and then build it back up, and a lot of people are like dogging on your voice too, by the way. And then like now you're just projecting this freaking belt. The last note of that song, oh god,
that's so crazy to me though, because she's such a good vocalist.
Yeah, but like, so if you listen to the very first album, really cool voice. But very how do I say this in like a nice way?
No,
great voice.
I get what you're saying.
Not professionally trained.
I get it.
To not mess themselves up.
Right.
Screwed themselves up. Had to get surgery. Learning to sing those notes now like the correct way, but not tonality wise, really sounding the right way yet. And then everything that she's learned with her voice completely healed, and she's like a 3.0 version of herself, and it's so good, dude. So like it's just all that, and then knowing that people also were like, I love the band, not really big on the vocalist. I've heard that so many times. It's in my comment sections all the time. I'm sure she's heard that a lot. So to go from all that stuff to that last note of the last song, I was like, oh my god, just crushed, dude.
That's
so happy for her.
That's crazy that anyone would ever have that opinion.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's in my comment section all over the place.
Oh, I'm like sitting here as a vocalist. I'm literally like, her voice is fantastic.
Right. Yeah, she's got a great voice, man.
People are stupid.
But, yeah, that's true.
Okay, Dave, for real.
Dave, my dude.
This one I have zero context for.
Oh God.
What does he have against green onions?
Oh, well, they're horrible for one. And they're in everything. Oh my God.
John hates green onions. All right.
Yeah. I hate them so much. I know how to say tamanegi wanashide onegashimasu. Like, no green onions, please, in Japanese. Wow. But they'll still put it in there. It doesn't matter how many times I'm like, no green onions, please. Please, no green onions. Green onions, no. Like, they'll put it in my food. Even if it's a little bit, I'm like,
what is it about them you don't like?
They're like, I don't like the texture very much. And their taste is like it's a like crunchy, crispy texture, and then the taste is like very bitterness. But I have learned though, in Japan they prepare theirs a lot differently, and it's a little less bitter, and so it actually is kind of nice. But I'm never going to tell people that. Please edit this out. I'm just
I'll edit this part out. Don't worry.
But no, it's so they're not as bad as I originally thought, but it's still something that if I can get it out, I would rather not have it in there.
Okay,
so,
dude, yeah. I did not know that.
No,
interesting. Okay. I have one final question for you.
Oh, yes.
Straight from moi.
Oh, nice.
Straight from me. Yeah. From me.
I like it.
Okay. Actually, I have a collection of questions. And it's going to be really funny because people are going to feel awkward like an Office episode.
Yes.
What is your least favorite City of Sound song?
You know what? I'm gonna throw this one out there, but I'm gonna say this because like it's I don't know. Like it just felt like odd for me at first, but now that I'm playing it differently, I like it a lot better though. Okay? So I'm just throwing that out there cuz there's like I guess it's just because the playing wise. But like, there's these octaves or like these harmonics that I was supposed to be playing throughout the entire song, and I was like, it was such a freaking headache, and I was like, what am I doing here? What am I supposed to do? And you're like, dude, you think I got you playing harmonics through the entire song? And I was like, oh yeah. No, I'm not. Okay, so that was probably for me my least favorite one to try to learn, and then thought of me playing was just like that.
Which
got
one?
All over me because I was trying to learn it. Oh my god,
He can't even remember what his least favorite song is of the band.
I know, it's like, which one is it? Oh no, it's not Odyssey. Is it Odyssey?
No.
Dang it. No, because I know it's like right towards the ending of the set, but it's like
It's towards
just
the
harmonics.
end of the set?
Yeah.
It's not Graves or Gardens.
No, it's not Graves or Gardens. I like Graves or Gardens a lot, and especially like, dude, oh god, the harmonics riff. I cannot remember which
was
one
it.
Is,
I
but
for
that
one.
In my opinion,
I'm
like
so
that riff actually.
I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued.
Look. Yeah,
I'm so intrigued. Your least favorite one.
It is. But there's a harmonic, and it's like 5/7. It's like 5 a couple of things, 7 and a couple of things. But like to hit the harmonic perfectly, the way that it's on the recording, it's like so difficult. Like, dude, that's a layer. You're like, don't worry about that. Please don't play that one. Play this. And I was like, thank you, God.
And you're like,
you
thank
have
God.
no idea. That was like one of those staying up at night trying to like, how am I going to make this sound actually
so
clean?
funny.
Because I can play this, but like perfectly every
I wonder
time.
what it was. I'm interested what song it was.
I do not remember.
Um,
It's one of the last songs though. It's like definitely the last after the interlude. And I can't remember which.
Interesting.
But it's mainly that. Like as far as like playing it wise, it's like that. But I feel like every song's got like its own
wasn't Ode of
emotion.
She, was it? I feel like that would be a sin if that's your least favorite song.
That's it. Because no, that song is like that song for me is a breather in the set. Whenever we get there, I'm like, we're there. We've done it.
We've done it. We got there.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question is, what's your favorite song to perform and your favorite song to listen to?
Oh dang. Okay, favorite song to listen to. I think I'm gonna go with Phoenix because I like the.
Okay.
The way that's like it's got a lot of heaviness to it. I think that's a really fun one.
Yep.
Or Standalone as well too is really fun. I like both of those two songs.
Yeah.
And then favorite to play live, either Andromeda because it's like our first song, and I like the dynamics of it. I think it's really fun to go between those parts, and there's some riffs you could just like rock out while playing. That one, dang. Can I do 3 on that one?
Yeah.
So, But One Ghost. I really like But One Ghost as well too because like, dude, the like I like the melodicness of
dark
the
ambience,
riff.
bro.
Yeah, so fun to play live too because it's like one of those. I don't look at the neck at all while I'm playing that song. I'm just like having fun.
Yeah,
that one's a good one. And then like obviously Odyssey, just because like the ending of that, like the first time we played in Anguilla.
There you go.
Yeah, the first time we played there, we played that song, and dude, I just felt like I got punched in the nose whenever we got to the very ending of that song. Because it's like a powerful part in the song, anyways. But B, it was like the whole struggle to get to that, like all the hours of playing, my fingers killing me, sleepless nights, struggling, thinking I'm not going to be able to do it, getting to the final riff of that, and like, I was like so much relief. So,
which is literally the story of that song.
Yeah. So like, to actually embody that for a little while is really freaking cool.
Literally the story of our second album. All this way just to get to the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally destination arrival.
Yes. So I'm definitely, especially, I mean, just that last riff. I mean, it's a fun song too. It's kind of a breather as well because like most of the starting of that is all piano and you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't really do much, But once we get to that, I'm like,
okay.
So good.
What of the new songs that they don't know for the new album, which one has been your favorite so far?
Oh, that's an easy one right now. Like Destination Arrival. Like that riff, whenever you sent it to me, I was like, this feels like there's so much energy in that riff, and it just felt so fun and full. And like after watching it, like the riffs in particular, like the way it's actually played, it's just such a fun song. So that first riff, when people hear it, they're gonna be like, oh my god, it's so fun, dude.
Dude, the first time we play that live early next year, oh, it's gonna rip, dude.
Yeah, most definitely. People aren't ready.
Yeah, people aren't ready.
It's so good.
People aren't ready. Okay, what's your least favorite song to play?
Trying to think of which one would probably be my least favorite right now. Well, all right. I think it's a great song, but as far as like my part's just like I'm gonna have to learn something. Maybe do something more to it. But I feel like my part in the song, it's like I'm a layer to that song, if it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like, so I would say it's a great song. I love the song. I, for one, though, is probably one of those songs for me where I'm like, it's a fun riff and stuff, but it's like I feel more like a layer at the moment.
I mean, you're literally like on a lead line the whole song, like the whole song. Yeah. I get you.
But it's a great song. But it's
but I get you though, dude. No, I get you. Okay. Last thing. Now that you are officially the main member of City of Sound, lead guitarist, all around sexy beast on the axe. Well, one, what's going to be cool, y'all should go check out John's socials right now because his bio might say some things, which is kind of dope. Which is dope.
Hell yeah.
Because this will be coming out Saturday. So
nice.
Look out for that and celebrate. The very last thing I want to ask, what is your goal with City of Sound?
I think it's going to be the same thing that my goal is kind of like in life. I just want to inspire people, one, and I really want to inspire people, meet a lot of people, and then just like connect, man. I want to do that. And also like selfishly be inspired myself, you know what I mean? Like with this journey, just continue to be inspired. I feed off of that, man. I feed off of positivity. So like I just want to continue that in my life. Inspire people, meet a whole lot of new people, make a whole lot of new friends, and stay inspired. That's my game plan.
I feel like your game plan with City of Sound is just wrapped into like one word, which is people.
Yeah.
Definitely. You very much love to like put worth on people. Like you very much love to make people feel welcome, like make them, one of my biggest things is disregard. I hate disregard. Like,
yeah, dude, it sucks.
Yeah. And I feel like you really make people feel regarded. Like you
awesome.
make them feel safe, like in the venue, like in the crowd. So yeah,
I'm glad that comes off, dude.
Yeah, I guess it's more like just know that like, I guess more it's just like just know that like we 100% see that. Dude, I mean 1,000% we see that, dude. Like, and then and there ain't nothing more inspiring than when like you play a show, and then like you got to hop into like the tour van immediately after the show to go to the next date, but you just played in front of like a couple hundred people, and then you got to hop to the next one, and then you just keep being inspired, keep playing, meeting people, dude, going like, bro. I love that.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to like really be on tour with this and like take it kind of more in a full-time position. I can't wait to do that. I'm so stoked for it, dude. So,
dude, I can't wait to have you on the road. Like,
hell yeah. It's gonna be so fun.
We're gonna have so much fun, bro. But the amount of content we can shoot together too, that's just dumb and fun. Yeah. And then throw it on YouTube and just hang out with our bass and have a good time. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, dude.
I think people maybe something that people don't realize about me, like as in just outside of YouTube, I am the worst anti-hype man, and that's not always a great thing. So I'm excited for our random misadventures that we're gonna get into by just me being like, yeah, let's do this.
And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so much fun, bro.
Yeah, dude.
All right, dude. Hey, dude, I love you. You're the man. I know it's been a short relationship, but it's about to be a long one. So here we go. All right, everybody.
I'm here for it, dude.
The newest member of City of Sound, our guitarist, all around awesome dude, John the Reaves. Why does no one call you the Reaves? That is such a cool nickname.
I might
anyway,
get that just T-shirt.
I just think it's cool. I guess, but they do call you JRL too, though, right? For
that is
John
true.
Reaves Live. Also, JR is pretty cool too. If we're going back to our professional wrestling days, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
just saying.
cool, dude.
JR is pretty dope. I might start calling you JR, bro, just because it sounds awesome.
It works as well too.
And you're from Tennessee, so like it just sounds cool.
JR.
All right,
good old
baby.
JR right
Yes, right. All right, y'all. Madness, we love you. Thank you for watching this video. I'm probably not going to edit it, so the whole interview's just right here. No edits. You can just have fun, hang out with us. Love you.
Can I say this really quick? Just Madness, thank you guys very much for being like welcoming to me as well too. Like I know like we talked about me like meeting you guys outside of the venue and like, but that would have been very awkward if you guys were like, who the heck is this guy? Everybody was so freaking cool, and everybody that I met online has been amazing. Thank you all for the messages, and I can't wait to hopefully meet a lot of y'all in person and put like a face to the name.
They love you, dude. They already love you. Like it's so obvious. Yeah, we've seen it all this whole year. All right, you dude. I will see you later, brother.
Toodles.